The Punisher has quit. He has gone to the Poconos. Yep, that's the iconic title screen for Marvel Nemesis' Rise of whoever. I don't remember any of the characters in this, except for the Marvel ones, of course. There was Thing, there was Daredevil, there was Wolverine, there was Spider-Man. That's all actually that comes to mind. Listen, I know lots of people are like, oh man, Marvel Nemesis, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I played this once. I rented it once, and I did not have the best time. Let's find out why. So the thing with this game is that it was a bad idea from like the very beginning. Didn't sell very well. Marvel and EA just canceled the whole thing. There was supposed to be a sequel game. Maybe I'll talk about that further in another video one day. Maybe this isn't as bad as I remember it being. I remember it being clunky. I remember not liking the art style. We'll talk about it, but I would like to play this and be like, hey, this isn't that bad. It's perfectly playable. But the Imperfects will show up, and them, I don't think I ever liked any of them. Did anyone like the EA characters? So we're gonna go story mode. Story mode, you're just the Thing right away. You're at something called the Invasion, and that's loading right now. We'll see what that's gonna be. There's the Thing, walking along the Brooklyn Bridge as he does, wearing his jogging pants. Good stuff. There's our hero, folks. So EA was doing a lot of their games around this time that looked like this, with the soft white lighting, the rim lighting on everybody. Everything kind of looked like Def Jam Fight for New York, which normally it's like, that's cool. I don't mind that. But I found this game's art style to be like the first, when I saw previews of this in like, IGN and stuff back in the day, I was like, why is it, I don't really like this. Listen, if you're making a game based on like the Midnight Suns or, this pocket universe of the Marvel, continuity for anything, the comics, whatever. Yeah, maybe that should have its own art style, but this is the larger Marvel universe. Why have this weird, dark, gloomy, low saturated art style? That's not what I think of when I think of Marvel, Is that what anyone really thinks about? Can I pick this up? I can. I missed. Yeah, it's our generic robot with blades for his arms. His name is Blade Arm. I'm sure that's his actual name.
It's clobbering time.
Hey, that's that thing that CM Punk says. I don't know why the Thing decided to steal that from him. Seems kind of lame to steal CM Punk's. What the hell just happened? So I do like, going to this now, I do like that there's an actual little story, like a level to stomp through. Wow. Damn, that was brutal, actually.
You looking for me?
Robot's dead, Ben. Sure. Ooh, that looks a little rough. If you live in New York in the Marvel Universe, you've always seen things like this.
We've had unconfirmed reports that the Punisher is missing in action.
The Punisher has quit. He has gone to the Poconos. Now, I believe there's different versions of this game that had certain characters. Like, I think the PSP version had, like, Daredevil or some shit. Oh, this is the hot, bishy Wolverine. Like, it's real fucked up when it's like Activision did better with the Marvel license. With the Ultimate Alliance games and X-Men Legends, like, they did better than EA. Just in terms of representing, the whole brand as a whole. Wolverine, street fight. Wolverine rushes through the streets of New York to Avengers Mansion. Wolverine must defeat all the enemies he encounters. So, defeat all the enemies. Gotcha. I think we'll switch to Wolvie.
You want to start a street fight with me, bring it on. But you're going to be surprised by how ugly it gets. You don't even know my real name. I'm the Lizard King.
What I was going to say before is that at least there's kind of a story mode with some levels to fight through rather than it just being like an arcade ladder. That would have been lame. So that's block. Ow, that didn't really block very well. But block is also dodge, which is not bad when I want to move. It's a little stiff, but that's not terrible at all. Now, I'm sure, as always, there's going to be a couple of you in the comments that are like, what are you talking about? This game was awesome. I have so much nostalgia for it. I'm like, I get you. I hear you. That's totally valid. That's fine. I understand. I have my games like that too. This is a game of, at the time, I was like, oh, people like this. Oh shit. Berserker Barrage. Of course, the most overused mechanic in video or fighting video games, rage. Wolverine has so much rage because he lives his life in a cage. Rage doesn't want to see him to go down. I have a 24/7.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves!
But like, was versus play really fun? Was it really competitive? I always got the impression there wasn't much to do in terms of, like, you know, content for multiplayer. It's nice that there's a story mode. It really is. Amazing! I love this game! Is that a real thing? Use a super jump! I didn't even get to see that before it happened. I like how it tries to be a bit cinematic too, having little camera cutaways to certain events, things. So is he gonna... Robots hate fire? That's one thing I know about them, so...
I'm very mad at you.
That's a big victory for me, Logan. God, he's just wearing white and gray. At least put on some, like, ass-hugging jeans or something, Logan. Jesus. All right, so I can go back to the thing for It's On now, and then go to a house party. If it's like that game, a house party on Steam, I'll fucking do this. Okay, this is Avengers Mansion. It's nice and desaturated. The invaders should find them and wipe them out. Just kill them. Don't ask questions about why they're here, what they want. Man, look at this Wolverine character model. I don't like it whenever they go, hey, let's have Wolverine make him like super hot. No, he needs to be ugly and grouchy. That's it. The hotter you make Wolverine, the less powerful he becomes.
I am not a successful adult. I don't eat vegetables and or take care of myself.
I hate all this fancy Avengers shit. Oh, the hubris of this team. Lots of suits of armor and bookcases in this fucking place. Oh, use a wall run to avoid the lasers? That's cool. That's much cooler than I thought. That's alright. You stick more Prince of Persia into a thing, I'm gonna like your thing more. I'll tell you that for free. I don't know what would happen. Wolverine got shocked by the lasers. What? He had a little burn? He'll be fine. There's the alien invaders. They're here. Performing for me. Before jumping attacks against flying enemies. We'll do that. Okay. Drones are the bane of my existence. The Marauder drone, so tough. So strong. Get out of here, Invader. Man, what a jobber. These are some job-ass enemies. Like, I wonder if they're all robots. It'd be cool if there are ones that weren't. I'm not convinced that there's going to be bad guys that aren't just generico robots. Okay, I gotta see if I can actually juggle guys. But it's like a specific, like, claw hit. Rage! Hell, even a game I worked on has rage. Just when in doubt, rage out. Don't not have a rage mode. Always have one. I don't care if you're playing like a totally spies game, a Star Wars game, just have a rage meter. There's no reason not to. Oh god! Get out of here! Holy shit! Jesus. Wolverine's probably thinking this shit is not... So they dump you in a level, and like a versus mode level, and just clear out all enemies. I know fucking Liam probably had a t-shirt that said Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. He was probably really anticipating it. At the secret laboratory beneath Avengers Mansion, Wolverine confronts an intruder stealing data from the Avengers computer. Looking at their browser history, I bet. Let's go back to the thing. See what's on now. It's on. Okay, did a big slappy slap. That's good. Very Hulk-esque, but they're like, oh, we can't do Hulk games because there's Hulk games that act. That's why. You think? Hulk Ultimate Destruction was 2005, and so is this. So maybe that's why Hulk isn't in here, and then the Thing is there as a stand-in.
But hey, that's just a theory.
I don't know. I don't know if you would get the exact rights to the characters. Like, if you get the Marvel license, do you not get Hulk unless Hulk is tied up somewhere else? It's very confusing, especially around this time. This was a lawless time of licensed superhero games, unlike today, where it's like, we're kind of in like, I don't want to say a dark age, but kind of like a dark age. I can't believe we're just reusing this bridge scenario again. There he is. Why bother doing anything else? Just throw the fucking cars. Look at that. Victory! Wow. That was quick and decisive. I got a card. I don't know. Marvel Universe Series what? Fleer Ultra? Get some foil prism cards? What are those? All right, catch this. As you race to New York, the Thing finds the entire city overrun by alien enemies. He must clear the streets of all opponents. So I'm assuming that's just going to be in, yep, I can see it. That's the Wolverine map we're in before. Since Wolverine is progressing the story a bit more and refining some type of femme fatale, check out the Wizard issue about femme fatales, or the bad girls issue. Can't believe I found that. For those that don't know, I was at a thrift shop a couple of weeks back. Found the Wizard issue called the bad girl issue that had fold out posters of all these hot broads. And I was like, man, I can't believe they have this. I totally jerked off to this. Is this chick's name Femme Fatale? Like, that's her name? That would be an EA name. Her name is probably like, I don't know, Void or Vorpal or, I don't know. I'm just hammering the buttons. I'm sure that'll work out for me. Why wouldn't it? Just kicking my ass. It's that something that I can like jump around on walls. That looks great. Whoa, hey, whoa, ow. I have a lot of gray health, so that's good. But she is beating my ass a little bit. Oh, can I not? That's good damage. I got damaged quite a bit, but good, got her. All right, jump, okay. Ow. I was just waiting for you to come down here, girl. There you go. I figured out the claw button. Oh, Jesus. No! Okay, well, I died. Good stuff. Oh, what is her name? That's just the mission name. Her name can't possibly be Femme Fatale. Let's go back to the Thing for a second. Let's catch up to see what Mr. Grimm is doing.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah, did that before.
Say the line!
Thing.
The aliens are inbound the force fields to destroy all the force fields. Okay, we're gonna catch the thrown object. Not quite yet though. It's the decapitator. I get it because of the blade arms. It's all coming together. Decapitate this. You can't because I'm made out of stone. Yeah, it's pretty fun throwing stuff like that. I mean, here's the real tragedy with this game is like, let's say, you know, this wasn't that great or whatever, didn't sell well, whatever, EA was displeased. The other Marvel game that they're making, EA, with the Fight Night team for the Xbox and the Xbox 360 and PS3, that was looking kind of sick, actually. I was well into that, and that just got canceled when they shut down that entire developer. Wasn't great, but, you know, it's to be expected, I guess. What if a character is not very rageful? What if I'm Spider-Man? Am I still gonna have rage? You know, the rage of Peter Parker? I don't buy it.
Don't push me, Eugene. I'm not in the mood.
Okay. It's so great. This is so of the age. It's like just, you know, it's 2005, so we're trying to get things looking a little HD with the fancy graphical effects. But deep down, this is like a PS2 button masher. Yeah, it's a big victory. Victory for Ben Grimm. I punched a couple of robots in an alley. We're back to the bridge. I'm running out of things to actually say about this game. Maybe I'll boot up the verses just to see what it looks like. Maybe there's a training mode. So one thing gamers love, it's time limits. So I had to defeat all enemies within 2 minutes. I hope they've tested this. It was amazing. I've unlocked the comic. There wasn't there? Marvel put out a Rise of the Imperfects comic that was probably terrible. Let me know. Maybe Generation West knows. And it's funny. It's just like DC does the exact same thing with Injustice and even Mortal Kombat comics when they started collaborating. The thing has been wounded in a ferocious fight. He must defeat all. When did I get wounded? What ferocious fight? We're back in the street stage. Are there like 2 stages in this game? What time is it?
Clobbering time.
Gotcha. Oh, so I just start with half health. Amazing. Can I pick up this truck? I can. I will pick it up again and decapitate the decapitator. That has to be embarrassing for him. Now, I'm assuming rage like doubles my damage or like 1.5 z's my damage. I hope. Because if not, that sucks. I don't know what it... Maybe it's just for show. This is the meta game of Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Just throw shit. Big victory. Told you. Perfect strats.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
So that was all the things, missions. We learned nothing about the story, which is a little weird. I'll go back to FEMME FATALE, but I'm going to be honest, people. I don't think I can do this. I have not... You need to grind a little bit in this game. FEMME FATALE seems super tough. I have attempts here that you have not seen. She's like almost one-shotted me. I don't know. It's such the curse of the first time you do okay, then every subsequent time you do even worse. That seems to be what's happening here.
We now present Matt's Gamer Sound.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Wait, Peter! Yes! Yeah! Yo, I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. What is this chick's name? El Generico? Paragon, unfortunately, is one of the Imperfects, so... Holy shit, Elektra. Elektra Nachos. What is it Foggy Nelson says? He's like, she sounds like a supreme combo at Taco Bell. The Elektra movie's really underrated. No one wants to say this, but I'll say it.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so
wrong?
Right now, she's the woman without fear. That's sick. Back to the streets level, huh? Reusing them assets. Holy shit, these job guys. Yeah, so the force field doesn't stop knives.
My weakness, it's small knives.
It's nice having a projectile character. For a story mode, there sure isn't a lot of story. I know that they're piecing it out very, very slowly, but I'd still like to think there'd be more than what we're getting. Like, it should be like the Def Jam games where I can get girlfriends or boyfriends or whoever friends and have to save Manny. Is that not a good idea? I'm of the opinion that's a great idea. And I'm smart for thinking about it. Am I not done yet? No, I'm not done. There's still more Ravagers. This is one of those times where I'm going to say, remember this? Remember Ravage? Ravage 2099? Super block? Okay, I'll super block. Hold on. I couldn't see because of the wall. Oh, it's like a shield and smash. And I'm really bad at doing it. I'm super bad at doing it. Oh, fuck this. Okay, so I need a certain level of shield to do it. That's why it's not really happening when I want. Okay, I've been vanquished. All right, well, let's look at my rewards. Let's do that. I got cards, I got comics, I got movies, I got everything. I have a Fantastic Four comic.
Life is never so cut and dry.
It's a motion comic. That's dope. It's pretty cool. It's a motion comic. I've never seen that in a game, actually. That's pretty cool. What else we have for cards? Is it just jobber enemies? That is a horrible Professor X, if that's who that's supposed to be. Or Lex Luthor, who's oh my god. It's one of the Imperfects. Awful. Art. So is this the Wink? That's the name. They called the character the Wink. Alright, so here's the versus mode. Most characters are locked. Oh, I hate this. I just don't like this art. This art is great for something else, not for this. It's just weird to see it. Okay, I'll take Spider-Man since we haven't played as him, and I'll beat the shit. Yeah, I'll take, why not? 3 lives, Final Destiny. Take Johnny home. So I'm acrobatic. I'm Spider-Man, you know, essentially. So that's cool. Hard to see what's happening, but that's fine. I'm kind of zipping webs on him. I'm shooting webs. This is probably fine for, I don't know, a lazy Sunday afternoon playing with friends back in the day in 2005. Should they remaster this and bring it back? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with no. He's vanquished. I'm the best. I don't think anyone's been better than me at Marvel Nemesis. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm really good at this. I think I've gotten used to it. Did I get defeated by jobber enemies and the wink several times? I sure did. But I persevered. Yes, the rage of Spider-Man. This is what Ben wanted! For me to kill his murderer, Johnny Ohm. They would. EA was probably be like, hey, can we have Johnny Ohm? He's the one that killed Ben? And Marvel's like, fucking no, shut up. Who are you? Stop calling us.
This is the man who killed your husband.
Yeah, just Spider-Man throwing his spear at motherfuckers. So this has kind of won me over with just how stupid it is. Art style, like, which is very subjective, by the way. I don't like it. I'm sure lots of people actually do. They're like, oh, this looks cool and edgy. I get it. But at the same time, the hilarity, the enormity of the failure of Marvel Nemesis to actually become a real thing is actually its charm.
Ouch! You're gonna feel that in the morning.
Okay, that's great. This is all gold. So that was Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Very Imperfects. Yeah, it's janky. The idea is not very sound. But there's something about it. I feel like if this was given more time, maybe made by someone else, it could have been a thing. It almost was a thing until EA and Marvel were like, yeah, we need to see other people. But let me know in the comments if there's any other Marvel, DC, whatever superhero games you'd like me to play in the future. And I'll see what I can do for you, true believers.